You want the Habitshare app. Habitshare is a fantastic app. You check off all your streaks for the habits that you're doing, and you share the habits with your friends so they can see what you're doing. If you use my How to Get Organized system for my book, How to Get Organized, I've got the Habitshare on Sundays. I tick off all the days that I did that particular habit. The great thing is now I don't miss any days. Before, my Habitshare was filled with missed days because there was really no pain. The pain wasn't strong enough to avoid the temptation. Now I don't have to tick off the Habitshare every day. I tick it off once a week because I know I'm not gonna fuck it up because it's $500 per failure. And this is the next best thing between like a savage beating per mistake that was consistent. Okay, next to force, we're using money, and it's got to be enough money that's painful. All right, maybe you make 7 figures a year, you have to do 1,000 per mistake, or 1,500, or maybe you don't make a whole lot of money, but $50 is enough. But there really shouldn't be too much difference between 50, 200, and 500 because ideally you don't make any mistakes. I don't actually want to take my friend's money or my client's money with this stuff. I certainly don't want to give my money for nothing, but I want that partnership there. And start things off gradually. So Aaron and I just did like 4 basic things, things that we mostly had a handle on already. And we're going to work up from there. We're still kind of in the moderation phase. I just wanted to be able to give you this game because it's really working. And it's been an absolute game changer. And I know a lot of you guys are struggling with addictions. I've got some good technology on just saying no and reframing and stuff, but this accountability partnership is the thing that'll solidify the fact that you'd like never relapse. Okay, unless you're a scumbag and you're gonna lie to your friend or whatever. But over time, the penalty for mistakes should go up, and you should start adding in more things. For example, if you're just eating clean every day till 6 p.m., then it becomes like, Monday to Thursday is clean all day, and then only Friday, Saturday, Sunday after 6 p.m. is not clean. One more thing that I've realized was that being 100% clean is kind of boring. I've done it a few times. Normally when I was working towards a big mission, like I was on the way to Thailand, I was saving every dollar or building a business or something. But when you've actually established a lifestyle and you're trying to look at the rest of your life, it is nice to be able to go out with the boys Friday, Saturday and have a few drinks. I know some of you guys don't drink. Maybe you think smoking weed. I got a little shit for my video when I was telling guys 18 to 25 not to smoke weed. But as always, I leave the exception for if you can do it in moderation and you can do it on nights that maybe aren't work nights, and that's your thing. Like, maybe like Friday night, Saturday night, Sunday night, or cheat nights. Like 6 p.m. starts, you can have whatever you want for dinner. You can have a few drinks. You can chill. You can have your girl over, whatever it may be. Maybe it's only Friday, Saturday night. But the more I speak about this with guys, it's like being able to have some of those things that are still fun are important. But now with the accountability partnership, you can do it and actually do it in moderation. Okay, as opposed to your cheat meal starts in, Friday and ends on, 3 weeks from then, which was always a problem why I never liked cheat meals before, because I was like, that's just an invitation to backslide. But when you have the accountability partner, it's a total game changer. So this is probably the biggest game changer I've found in terms of addictions technology. It's recognizing, hey, there's benefits to the addiction. Okay. The payoff is too far away in the future. Even when I magnify the pleasure. So what I've got to do is amplify the pain and make sure the pain's 100% consistent. I'm not able to use force. Perhaps don't want to use force, not in a situation where I can do it. I have to use money, need the right partner to be able to solidify that with. And it's got to be a lifetime partnership, by the way. This is a lifetime partnership because these 30-day accountability challenges to me are bullshit. I could never get behind them because my brain's like, well, what's the point if you're just going to backslide? It's got to be forever. It's like, hey, let's go to the gym for 30 days. My brain's just going to be like, well, that's not going to have much of an effect. They say, well, the habit takes time to stick. But for me, that's just, I know if I'm doing something new, it's got to be for life or there's no point. And ultimately, I'll probably have more than one accountability partner. And, you know, if we eventually get the band back together, get everyone back in the same city, I think I'm going to have an accountability group, which would be real painful because you're going to have to pay a lot of fucking people. And it's also good to work through with the accountability partner what the next move should be. Like Aaron and I have been going back and forth over like, can we modify this? For now, we're sort of in the first stage. There's a few things that can't be modified, but can we modify like, okay, can I have a protein bar after my workout, even though there's sugar in it? We're saying yes. We're saying yes to, I'm on keto diet, but I'm having protein bars, and I can have my little mocha for now, because I'm getting soft in my old age, and I like my creature comforts, and you know, so that's how it is right now. But as time goes on, we'll like take things off, right? We'll start getting more strict with it. And, you know, but if you want to modify something, you have to get the other guy's permission for it. That's the big thing. And I think one of the rules that's going to become solidified is if you want to ask for something new, you have to be willing to sacrifice something. You know, add the no porn, add the no masturbation, add the no ejaculation, add the no junk food, no alcohol. Like if you want something extra, you sacrifice that. But I think moderation might be a big move for a lot of you guys struggling, so that you don't have to think, man, no pizza for the rest of my life. Fuck this. I don't want to be alive. I don't want to be alive if I can't have a few beers or smoke a joint on Friday. And the accountability partner will allow you to have that moderation. You got to have the right person though. And I was talking with Aaron. He's like, dude, he's back home with his family. Everyone's offering him everything. He's like, he feels like he has a superpower. I feel the same way. Total game changer. So hope you found that useful. Get that Habitshare app. Get an accountability partner. Share those habits with each other. Put the money on the line. Start small. Start with one or two things. Build up from there as time goes on. Maybe bring some more guys into the deal. Make it more painful. Turn up the financial juice. Now you're asking, what's the motivation to make it harder? Well, so that you can ultimately feel better. Because at the end of the day, this is not, you know, some stupid challenge to prove how mentally tough you are or separate yourself from other people. It's to be fucking happy, okay? That's why I don't like a lot of these challenges on YouTube. No fap God mode or some dumb shit. Like, we're just trying to be happy here, okay? It's not about comparing yourself to other people. It's what's going to make you happy. This will be a game changer for you if you're struggling with addiction. Unfortunately, it has to rely on someone else, okay? I don't like to have to rely on someone else or have to be accountable to someone else. But this is the best piece of technology that I've found so far, outside of some type of a boot camp scenario where you're getting literally whipped for each mistake.